Report to the baseline. To the baseline. Because last week we were coming up. This week we're warming up. And every week after that, we're checking out a J. Cole album leading up to the release of his last album, The Fall Off. Cold winter is in full effect. J. Cole and Eve have also been dropping off podcasts. I think they dropped 10 podcasts, kind of detailing behind the scenes stories of some of our favorite songs. So as we go through the songs, as we go through the albums, I'll be giving y'all some context and kind of sharing those stories with y'all that they shared over on the podcast. Besides that, y'all know the drill. Roll on up, hit that subscribe button, and report to the baseline. I'm not going to tell you again. This light just died on me over here, so.
I mean, you know it's coming.
He did a video with this too, and he said he scored the whole video trailer to this intro here.
Second guess yourself.
Cole intros have always been so dope, so inspirational.
That's human nature, I suppose. Second guessing.
Yo, I'm pretty sure this
I can feel it.
Was under Rock Nation. This is his first release under Rock Nation. It's just so easy on the ears, bro.
Yeah, I'm sipping liquor for the pain, pouring liquor for the slain. Nothing else can do the trick like hard liquor to the brain. Fall victim to the game. All this money we spent in my mind trying to figure where this 20 G's went. And welcome. Hey, yeah. Yeah, welcome.
I feel like people don't make this type of shit no more.
Yeah. They wonder what's on my mind, what's lingering in my dome. I tell them ain't nothing wrong. I deal with it on my own. I deal with it on my own.
That boy flowing, bro.
Deal with it on my own, nigga. Pussy my passion. Never been a fan of flashing. Probably cause I never could. Said if I had it, never would. Then I got my first little taste of paper and I splurged. I guess it's just a nigga urge. Guess I let her get me head so she don't remember where I live. My game is tight. Baby, no need to bring pajamas. You ain't staying the night. No disrespect, I just say it polite. I drop her off before I sleep. I be praying for life. Like Hope said it, can I live? Can I live? Hey dear Lord, can I live? Can I live? Hey, now am I living to get paid? Just slaves for a wage, are we? Oh no, Lord. You see, I'm smarter.
You know, when I was initially listening to this, I was real young, so I didn't have a lot of, I guess, hip-hop past history to go off of and shit. But now, 31-year-old me, I hear the Nas influence so much in Cole, especially in a track like this.
Somebody told me that it's only one shot, so I be goddamn if I'm ever gonna stop. Promise to my mama I'ma make it to
getting
the top.
Getting a little more comfortable with the melodies and shit.
Till my heartbeat drop. A real smart nigga, but his niggas they was dumb. He ain't even get a chance to run before it landed in his lung. God,
the storytelling right
nigga.
here.
His partner screaming, "Don't you
Definitely
fucking
Nas.
leave, nigga."
Okay. So Grown Simba, if you watched last week's video, if you watched the come up, you will have seen the first iteration of the Simba series. I think it was just called Simba, Young Simba, I believe. So now we get the warm up, we get Grown Simba. So we get to see the maturation or the evolution of J. Cole. J. Cole, of course, embodying Simba from The Lion King. Turn this bitch up.
Yeah. Now I was dreaming about a deal by the age of 13. I was fiending for the meals, I ain't talking Burger King. Some of my niggas in the Ville, all they did was serve fiends. Fuck scales, I had skills, all day rehearsing. Them pretty boys had them gals, spent their time flirting. All they wanted was some waves like they fucking surfing. I was like a young Simba, couldn't wait to be the king. Now nigga is the prince. Hopped over the fence where the grass way greener. Look at shorty ass way meaner. Gravitate the real shit, stay away from phony. These niggas heard about me, now they acting like they know me. Keep on saying where you going, nigga.
Dog.
Shit, it ain't no time.
Dog. The chills in this bitch, bro. Cole on the production too. Like this was a statement track, bro. When you're this young in the game and shit, like no, yo, fuck that young Simba shit. This is grown Simba now, bro. I'm a man, bro.
Pardon the interruption, a proper introduction is necessary when your shit is legendary, man. Greedy niggas wouldn't let me in the cafeteria.
This is the type of shit that made me want to rap, bro. When I was young and I was just getting into like writing rhymes and shit, this is the type of shit that made me want to rhyme. I remember this second verse, bro, being up in my mom's crib. That pardon the interruption, a proper introduction is necessary when your shit is legendary, man. Reading niggas went, bro. That cadence, that flow, whatever. I was like, this is the guy, bro. This is the next one. This is my guy. Y'all know when you're younger, you got rappers or whatever, and you go, this is my guy. This is the dude I'm gonna attach myself to. I'm gonna be up on all of his drops and all the news and all this shit. This, I think, might have been the track where I was like, Cole, my guy.
Pardon the interruption, a proper introduction is necessary when your shit is legendary, man. Greedy niggas wouldn't let me in the cafeteria, cause they ain't believe, suddenly they Presbyterian. Cause I was broke, plus the weed that I would smoke would make it worse. Lord, please let my problems disappear like Ron Mercer. I'm a star, conversing with them girls with them curves like cursive. They open like curtains, cause my shit is unheard of like curses on the radio. Same bitches used to play me though, keep on saying where you going, nigga. It ain't no telling. Bye to the bottom, yeah, hello to the. I left the city.
Let me get a third verse, bro. Remember third verses?
My niggas, I'm finna put the veil on the map. I'll be back and I'm coming with a deal in the black. Cause I'm ill, bitch. They
and he wasn't lying, bro.
Pouring liquor for my niggas that was killed, send them back. Came home, shit is real, niggas still in the trap.
Y'all listen to that beat? I was stumping, but the call a monster.
Veil on the map. I'll be back and I'm coming with a deal in the black. Cause I'm ill, bitch. They couldn't make a pill for the rap. But they taught us, man, them bad bitches only want the ballers, the starters. We hooping now, the hoes wanna guard us. Okay, so play deep, know what I mean? And I put you on the team, man. It's like a dream when I need a fast car. Bad bras, fast forward, passport. I'm a fucking rap star. Hey, where you going, nigga?
Whoo! Boy, that was the one, bro.
Alright,
so this joint's on the Talib Kweli Get By joint. So this ain't the original.
I practice to that shit made perfect and served it to the people on a silver platter. Now where's the ladder? Cause either you gon' whine or you climb. I chose the ladder. No, you haters, piss, hold your bladder though.
That line, I remember even back then when I was younger being like, that's a fucking bar, bro. What do you say? A servant to the people on a silver platter. Now where's the ladder? Talking about the ladder that you climb up. Cause either you gonna whine or you climb. Either you gonna whine about it, you gonna bitch and complain about not elevating, or you're gonna climb up the ladder. Either you gonna whine or you climb. I chose the ladder. When you say this or that, and you say you're choosing the ladder, you're choosing the second option of what you just said. So, cause now where's the ladder? Cause either you gonna whine or you climb. I chose the ladder option to climb, but I chose the literal ladder to climb up. That might be one of my favorite Cole bars ever of all time.
Cause either you gon' whine or you climb, I chose the ladder. No, you haters is pissed, hold your bladder though. Or you get tossed like a forward lateral. We never tattle, let God handle that, or let the mob handle that. No soprano, half black, half white. I'm a piano, I'm an animal.
That's another one too.
Discovery Channel,
I felt that too, cause half black, half white. I'm a piano. You know what I mean? That's me. Another reason why I think I connected to Cole so much is because he was, half black, half white, like I was. I've later in life found out I'm Puerto Rican as well, but didn't know that back then. So I definitely connected to him on that tip. But that line too, no soprano, half black, half white. I'm a piano. Obviously the piano has black and white keys, half black, half white. So this next track we're about to get into might have been the first J. Cole song that I heard. I probably said that a few times because I can't really pinpoint it, but this was one of the first joints from J. Cole where I was just blown away because I've never heard anything like this before. And yeah, it existed. A bunch of other rappers have made similar songs, maybe about similar things on the storytelling tip, but for me at the time, I've never heard anything like this. And to J. Cole, as he tells it on the podcast, this is one of those ones that he wanted to hold on to forever because he felt so strongly about this song and the impact that it could have. You know what I mean? And he was definitely right about the impact that this song had because even to this day, if somebody were to come up to me and say this is J. Cole's best song of all time, I wouldn't argue against that.
I had this little bad thing, something like them tens. She gave a nigga mad brains, something like the Wiz. But you see the sad thing fucking with her is the chick ain't even had brains, dummy like a bitch. So I tried to show her, but all she ever want me to do is unhook her bra. Then all I really want is for her to go down low. Before you know it, she wet enough to get drowned slow. And all that deep shit I was previously down for, replaced by wet shit I am currently down for. You see I peaked, this pussy is power. That proud feeling we get knowing that pussy is
so relatable, bro. So relatable on so many levels. And that's why to me that he's always connected, and I think he's connected for so many people because he just tells relatable stories from when he was in high school to the college thing to this messing with the chick. She's fine, she's attractive physically, mentally you guys might not be on the same level, you guys don't really connect like that. Y'all know what you're there to do, but you're trying to connect on a deeper level than just that physical shit.
But in the meantime, it's lights please, lights please, lights please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right. And how you make the
this hook too, killer, bro.
Hey baby, look at how they show us on the TV screen. But all she ever want me to do is unzip her jeans. Then all I
again, me listening to this now compared to when I was like 13. Back then, I was like, yeah, you right. Like, man, sometimes I be trying to get to the cheeks, you know what I mean? Or this girl be trying to, get with me or whatever, but I be trying to like get on a different level and trying to like elevate her mind. Maybe not 13 I was thinking these thoughts, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But now I'm listening to this shit and I'm like, Cole, stop being such a bitch and just fuck, bro. Stop being a bitch and dive into the box, bro. You can talk about all that deep shit about how Frederick Douglass did whatever, how Malcolm X did this and shit. Y'all can talk about all that deep shit after. But for now, get the cheeks, my boy.
And while that sweat drip, I am reminded all the times my brother told me that pussy is blinded. I'm finding the more I grow, the more y'all seem to say the same. Don't even know the rules, but yet y'all trying to play the game. And it is shameful how niggas blame hoes for giving birth to a baby that took two to make. Coward nigga, you a fake. How you gon' look in your son's face and turn your back? They gon' start another family, dog. What type of shit is that? She said it's okay.
Always dropping gems in songs. This song is a pretty, I wouldn't say really conscious song. It's got crossover appeal or whatever. It's got some melody to it, and he is talking about, I guess, vibrating on a more conscious level when y'all are just there to fuck, you know what I mean? But at the same time, he still drops jewels about deeper shit. Like in this part right here, ain't it shameful how niggas blame hoes for giving birth to a baby that took two to make? Coward nigga, you a fake. How you gonna look in your son's face and turn your back and go start another family, dog? What type of shit is that? I just love how Cole he does this in a bunch of songs. He'll be rapping about whatever he's rapping about, and then he'll just maybe take a little veer off, a little exit real quick, talk about some real deep shit, and then boom, okay, we back on topic now. This is gonna lead into the next song, Dead Presidents 2, but this is important.
Alright, if y'all niggas heard the first one, the come up and shit, then you would have heard part one of this joint right here is Dead Presidents, classic nigga. And there's always this one nigga that stuck out to me like a year ago. This nigga's like, yo. Like, I thought I did my thing on this shit. Those was like two of my favorite verses that I did, but he's just like, yo, if you gonna come on Dead Presidents, son, you gotta come hard, son. You gotta come harder than that, son. You gotta come harder than that.
You know, if this was nowadays, he would have said pause mad times.
Always stuck in my mind. So doing this next, doing a warm up, I was like, damn, I gotta get on it again. I gotta do it again. Just almost like just to prove to that nigga and kind of prove to myself that I can maybe get a little better.
Next joint, Dead Presidents 2.
Yeah. Niggas is playing Russian roulette with a full clip. Foolish, my crew is foolish. No, we don't dance, all we do is stay 2 steps ahead. Make the hoes get loose like a noose neck. Instead, while these dudes beg for head, they got the game twisted. Like that bad bitch you wanted but could never hit it. Clever with it, my flow like the devil spit it and heaven sent it. So high if I drop, I would fall for 11 minutes. So yeah, I operate on a higher plane. My thoughts take a higher train. It's dope, then you should know the supplier's name is J. Cole.
Already, I'm not gonna go back and listen to it and compare it right now, but just off what I remember, this is already head and shoulders above the original dead presidents that he went over. Just the conviction that he's talking with. It sounds like he's a lot more confident in the shit that he's talking about right now. And the bars too, bro. Elevated my game, lifted my name. Now these lame niggas can never get it. Like the bad bitch you wanted but can never hit it. Clever with it, my flow like the devil spit it and heaven sent it. So high if I dropped, I would fall for 11 minutes. Cold spin.
If I had a ladder, or now even if I had a rope, I climb that motherfucker to the top and never let it go. Yeah. Heaven or hell, you choose. Freedom or jail, you lose. I can't stop him, as hot as the devil's shoes. Overcame a low life status to blow like Gladys. Ahead of my time, like I live my whole life backwards. I'm nothing like these whole life rappers, my whole life practice.
He had a line like that, Fire Squad. So ahead of my time, even when I rhyme about the future, I'll be reminiscing. That kind of just reminded me of that.
They tryna do it how these other niggas did it. I'm tryna live it how no other nigga ever lived it. I'm out for dead fucking presidents to represent me. Dead fucking presidents to represent me. I'm out for dead fucking presidents to represent me.
Y'all let me know in the comments if you prefer part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's one of my favorite joints. This song made me feel so hopeful as a kid, bro.
I woke up early in the morning, hoes blowing up my phone. Ain't no use of small talking when they know I'm trying to bone fuck them. I holler later, man, right now my mind's elsewhere. My mom's healthcare, get out this hell here. I see the cloud from my window, I pray the sun gon' shine this way. And where I go as the wind blow, mama, your son gon' find his way. And if I gotta crawl, I'ma make it to the end, though.
Man, they can never make me hate Cole, bro.
Mind headed to the sky, paint a picture to show the depth what it's like to listen. Tell me how I'm supposed to feel when the president spoke. When he ain't never had to struggle, ain't never been broke. Ain't even rolled through the ghetto, ain't never been close. Trusting this government like trusting the devil.
That's so fucking real, bro.
I get up, taking this shit one step at a time. That real shit is stuck in my mind, but to that bullshit I'm deaf and I'm blind. Destined to shine, I'ma find a way. Cause hey, damn it, 9 to 5 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive, I'm trying to throw my mama in rise. I'ma survive for my seed, I'm the soil. I teach them about loyalty, I teach them that it's skin black like
this just made me smile, bro. This is what hip-hop should be. Like, man,
treat them like a growing tree. With this poetry I get up. Hope not, hope not, hope not. Yeah. Just trying to make it, my nigga. Yeah.
Sample game crazy.
Yeah. My niggas sit back low in the air, only getting high cause we closer to hell. Niggas
kind of giving me like Can't Get Enough vibes.
Slow as a snare. Hear the sound out the window of the gun bust, and you wonder why niggas keep the gun tucked. But this how niggas was brung up. A mother just trying to raise her son up, till a straight bullet got his lungs struck, and the governor couldn't get one.
You see what I mean about sprinkling just that real shit in there?
Told you, nigga, cold world, no blanket.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorites, bro. This whole mixtape just so good, bro. And I'm just forgetting about all these tracks.
Right here,
it's crazy. I mean, it's shit crazy. I mean, it's like actually fucking crazy. Like, it's fucking insane.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, seems like I always had crushes on chicks I shouldn't have, and then I end up fucking with someone I shouldn't have. See, in my mind it's like I'm perfect for her, I gotta show her, but sadly in reality, dog, I don't even know her. This is the girl of my dreams. Yeah, hey, is she good as what she sings? Or am I lying to myself? Hey, should I try and get some help? Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this joint right here is the prequel to Power Trip that Cole released on Born Sinner, the joint with Miguel. This is the prequel to it. A lot of people don't know that.
She passed me on the boulevard. Hey, tell me, is it stalking if I follow her like all the way home without her knowing?
Yes. Yes, it is.
And maybe I just drive by occasionally, and if one day I happen to see her outside, she'll wave at me. Imagine what she'll say to me. This ain't no time to be afraid no more, it's time for bravery. No matter if my homies think I'm crazy, this is the girl of my dreams. Hey, I spot her walking in the mall. Okay, it's time to grow some balls. If she really gon' be yours, oh my God, I'm walking towards her. My mind screaming stop, but my legs keep walking forward. Say something, you shy motherfucker, she's waiting. What's up, girl? Don't mean to interrupt, but in the city I done met a lot of women, but you from my dreams.
I love how he goes back to the hook with
Hey,
that.
when you come true, I know about a show that we can catch some R&B and rap, and you should come through. She said, I love to, except I don't like rap. Besides, if I went with you, then I don't really think my man would like that.
That's a real problem, man.
I'm happy for you, really am. I couldn't have been the only fan in the world of a girl like you. I mean, you beautiful, and I'm sure he's a very nice dude. It ain't no biggie, well, I'm sure that I'm gonna see you around the city. Only thing I ask is shit don't work out for y'all, don't forget me. I came up with a world-class scheme to get the girl of my dreams. So I find out the nigga name, know exactly where he's staying, find out when he leave for work. Hold up.
You know how good you had to be a stalker, like a professional stalker back in the day before like cell phones and shit? Like now it's pretty easy. If you really want to find about someone's whereabouts and shit, you can do it. But like back then,
I'ma follow in my car, I'ma cut in front of his, run him right into the wall, maybe even off the bridge. I give her a little time to console her while she crying. She gon' take that as a sign.
Cole really crazy, bro. He wasn't lying in the intro.
When I hit her with
This
the
shit
ring
insane.
at the wedding, who gon' sing? This the girl of my dreams. Ain't that about a bitch? This nigga on his own shit. They say I'm like a human body. I produce my own shit, and I took my own home. A star when I was born. My name ain't James. My word is born. Yeah, set out the cannabis, had a similar line.
The whole warm-up was supposed to be just on tracks like this. Like just freestyles like this.
The flows get tighter, them hoes get looser. So that must mean you want a nigga to eat that seafood. Baby, don't be foolish, but call her, I watch her do it, you know.
Hey, he was good for back then, and he still kind of is, or way less so. He was good for a corny bar or two every once in a while and shit. You know what I mean? But this mixtape, the warm-up, was supposed to be just all freestyles and shit like this. But I think he said that he saw what Drake was doing and shit with like the singing and the more melodies and the more radio-friendly shit, and he kind of went back to the drawing board and was like, nah, we gotta put some songs on here. We can keep the freestyles and shit, but at the end of the day, we need to put more songs on here with more melodies and shit like that. So this is just, as you know, as we see from the come up to the warm up, just more of the evolution of Cole.
But I'm past that. A nigga stock is rising like the NASDAQ. They say I'm the future, but yet I'm giving niggas flashbacks of better days when you ain't have to settle for whatever play. I represent the struggle, nigga. I say what they
So
never
nostalgic,
say. Whenever they spit that bullshit, they spittin' this that pulpit. I'm hitting niggas with the gospel. Hostile with them valley. I know I ain't been answering your calls, but shit, let me explain. It's because times been hard. Been running around trying to find a job. I hear my phone ringing in the morning, 9 o'clock, and it's you. Can't even front, I press ignore. I still got your letters.
If y'all did the college thing, y'all know Sally Mae.
All the things you did for me.
Sally Mae is like a corporation that gives out college loans and shit. He kind of personified Sally Mae as a girl in that last verse.
I feel like we should just, all right. Keep the world.
So before we get into this next joint, they told a story on the podcast that this was like their announcement that Cole signed to Rock Nation, and they said Water Break interlude, Funk Flex, DJ Clark Kent was or Green Lantern was the DJ and shit, playing the beats and all that, and they said they didn't go in there for an interview or anything like that. They just went in there to freestyle. So there was already an interview going on when they came in. They walk into the interview, somebody else already going on, and then they sat down and got right into it. You know what I mean? So you hear a little bit of the conversation before they get into the freestyle at the beginning of this. But yeah, let's get it. Water Break interlude. Basically just a radio freestyle on Funk Flex.
I feel like we should just, keep the world in suspense no longer.
Yeah.
And, just put J. Cole on the spot.
Yeah.
You can turn me
Cole
up.
said on the podcast, as soon as he heard that beat, he went from like Jermaine to locked in, like J. Cole mode. I'm here to do business. I'm here to do one thing, and that's to impress motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, there's no way to turn me up.
got that?
If not, it's all good. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. I bet they never seen him coming. Like a blind bitch, you fucking from behind. It's the motherfucking dime, bitch, I'm fucking up rewind buttons. My shit is jumping like the prime. Fayette 9 on my back. Like some scratches from your lady on your mattress where they gave me that. And I stay up on my toes like some gym socks. Flip flops, send them haters to rehab. Kick rocks, game tight like Ziploc. Half black, other half white like Kid Rock. Try to tell it to a kiss out. You niggas gotta log in, bitch, you fantasy ballin'. I snuck up like I planned it, but this ain't random, we caught it. Like once they get a hit of this, they hook like that Twitter shit. Thought I'd get a deal and head straight to the dealership. But looking at my deal, I probably can't afford benefits. Medical, dental shit. Left, but I always came back.
Yo, Flex loving this shit in the background too. They had to be so like encouraging to see. You probably didn't even notice it really at the time because you was so locked in. But this shit they put an emphasis on, talk about in the podcast. Thought I'd get a deal and head straight to the dealership, you know, to buy whips, to buy cars and shit. But looking at the deal, I probably can't afford benefits, medical, dental shit. That's something that nobody was really talking about as far as signing deals. Like, are you going to be taken care of, like, health-wise, dental-wise, like, all that shit? Is there benefits to go along with that deal? Or is it just a big-ass loan, basically, that you're going to have to pay back mad interest on? That's the type of shit. They talk about it a lot more nowadays, but back then people weren't talking about their deals like that, and especially being signed to someone like Jay-Z, who was, still is, you know, a lot of people call him the greatest of all time. So to go on your freestyle, your first freestyle on Funk Flex, and to talk about looking at my deal, I probably can't afford benefits, medical, dental shit, is crazy regardless of who you sign with. But if you're signed to Jay-Z and you're talking about that in your first freestyle, that's ballsy, bro.
Medical, dental shit. Left, but I always came back like a rental whip. Dirty ass gang dog, I can run a kennel with. All these bitch niggas who
right here,
don't lift the finger yet they wanna ride in the limo with me. I switch the tempo on them, sorta like Timbo on them. So
that shit was not planned, bro. If J. Cole and Eve are to believed, that was not planned. When he said, me, I switched the tempo on him, sorta like Timbo on him, DJ Green Lantern, who was DJing, switched the beat at that exact moment. When he said, me, I switched the tempo on him, sorta like Timbo on him, and it worked perfectly, bro. That's the type of, what word to use? Kismic or cosmic or whatever. That's the type of shit to know. Whether you believe in a higher power or not, like, the universe just works in weird ass ways, bro.
Me, I switched the tempo on them, sorta like Timbo on them. Start talking that weed shit, I pause Nintendo on them. Start talking that beef shit, I turn the kibble on them. I got no words for these niggas, I'm instrumental on them. Yeah. And I can still keep going.
Classic, bro.
Yeah,
classic.
I don't think he's done, man.
Yeah, slim nigga. Lyrically, though, my limbs bigger than a nigga hitting the gym. Regular bench pressing the bar. 10
I
steps up
remember
from
this
y'all.
one.
You can follow my lead. If you shoot for the stars, I guess you aiming at me. So you hating niggas refrain from that. A little bit of cause your game is whack. I let a league breathe.
Like, I remember a few of the bars, but I really don't remember this song.
Yeah. And maybe I was too broke. Maybe I'm just too dope to rap about that regular
Too
shit.
dope, baby. I wasn't going by Timmy Too Dope back then too, so that's the first time hearing that shit. I might have to flip that for an intro or some shit.
How do you want it? So sick I make you mentally vomit. These rappers asking for beats and ain't even fit to be on it. I see them write about rappers, I should be sick to my stomach, because they talk about the future but didn't mention me on it. So now I'm back in the kitchen cooking, I'm meant to be one of the greatest. No niggas seeing me this century, you hate it. Look how I played it, other niggas was dated, underappreciated. Now Carolina is rated, let a leak breathe. Yeah.
Elite smoked this instrumental too.
I let her leak breathe. Shawty holler, so I put up beside her. I'm frontin', what's your name? She told me, boy, you know me. Don't play no games. Now look, they say you're blowing up. Hey, is it true? Fired up. I say, girl, they wasn't kidding. Like they tubes tied up. I'm hollering, hey.
I remember that. I remember hearing that line back then too, and thinking that was so fucking dope. Now look at they say I'm blowing up. Hey, is it true? Fired up. I say, girl, they wasn't kidding. Like they tubes tied up. If you're a girl, you get tubes tied up. You can't have any more kids and shit. You're not kidding. If you can't have kids, you're not kidding. Like you're dead serious and shit. I always like that.
I'm hollering, hey, good God, what a day. I gotta say it feels good to get away. Where ain't nobody stressing over shit they gotta pay. Hey, tell me what's work without play. All my niggas hollering, hey, good God, what a day. Hey, baby.
I think the more I listen to this album, I think one of the main reasons, besides just connecting to what he's saying, is it's just such an easy listen. It's just so just pleasant on the ears. You know what I mean? Even if you're not paying attention to it, it's great background music. If you are paying attention to it, only halfway and not really listening to the lyrics, it's still pleasant. If you're paying attention to the lyrics, it takes it up even more notches, bro. Like, this is just great music.
Yeah. Sometimes play the villain, sometimes play the hero. Sometimes I be
a classic beat,
sometimes
bro.
I be primo. Either you follow me or swallow me, bitch. And I done hit too many hoes to ever pause that shit. Now since I just see my face up in the XXL, a few.
Man, okay, yeah, I forget. I'm not from New York, so I forget how long pause has been a thing in New York. It's kind of only recently trickled over to like the mainstream and shit. But he said, either you gonna follow me or swallow me, bitch. And I done hit too many hoes to ever pause that shit. Man, if y'all know about the pause shit. If y'all say some sus stuff, you gotta hit them with the pause before someone hits you with the ayo. That's kind of the game, you know what I mean? But he said, I done hit too many hoes to ever pause that quote-unquote sus stuff that I said a bar ago. Man, forget that.
The moans turn to screams, I can feel a climaxing. Now if you faking that, baby, you need to try acting. Hollywood shit, had a nigga feeling like the milkman. Deliver that dude a body good dick. Feeling like I got game that karate couldn't kick. Therefore I'm bagging things that you probably wouldn't get. What up? Hey, look. When she talk, she so close-minded. All she wanna do is shop, she so close-minded. Wanna cop the latest for them other hoes, find it. Material girl, yet somehow.
It's crazy now listening back to these joints, and as I'm like hearing them and remembering them, it's crazy how some of these joints didn't catch before, you know, Cole actually caught on and shit. Cause he had some joints, bro. Like his sampling was on point. His melodies were dope even back then. His bars were there and shit. Like, it's real surprising he didn't catch on sooner.
Summertime, wintertime, anytime we looking for them ladies. Yeah, hey, with your fat ass booty and your pretty ass weave. Yeah, now clap your hands one time if you know you look good.
There's another one that's just easy to listen to, bro.
Yeah, now if you
throw this on the whip, drive.
Yeah, liar. Yeah, take you higher. Let me warm up, man. Gotta warm up, man.
Bro, this is another one of those classic hip-hop instrumentals, bro. And if I'm not mistaken, he did this. He rapped over this before the off-season, too. On, somewhere he did a freestyle, I think over this same beat.
I'm trying to shine like the bat sign when it's crime and the gas firing up and got them. Watch him. Far from a thug, but I drop one. Far from a scrub, but I mop him. Watch him. Better leave him alone like Stockton. But the way I rock it helped me build up my alliance. These niggas ain't playing in New York like the Giants. A little line to show love to the city that got no love. Don't wanna see a nigga grow.
Man, that's these niggas ain't playing in New York like the Giants. So this might have been a couple years after they won the Super Bowl, because they won in what was it, 06? They won, and then a couple years after that, they must have, you know, crashed back down to who the Giants really are. And 2024, that line still crazy relevant because the Giants are trash.
Keep calling me. Yeah.
This, I think, is one of Cole's favorite verses of his own. Definitely one of my favorite Cole verses.
Believe in God like the sun up in the sky. Science can tell us how, it can't tell us why. I seen a baby cry, and seconds later she laughs. The beauty of life, the pain never lasts. The rain always pass, the sun don't always shine. When it's gone I'm lonely, but when it's there I'm fine. I hate the winter time because the nights come quicker. The lights make them whites think I'm a nice young nigga. But at night they think twice and walk a little faster. It's funny, 100 years ago I'd have called this nigga master. But ate the liquor, keep swallowing. I swear I walk with God, but the devil keep following. I say
ain't
the
that
devil
the fucking truth, too?
Follow.
E was saying on the podcast, this is one of his favorite songs to just drive, just to cruise to late at night. And I definitely agree.
Feel like I'm riding on a chartered plane, a broken-hearted pain. Turbulence is constant, my pilot is going insane. If I could find a parachute to parasail, maybe these parasites of paranoia won't prevail.
Omen did his thing on this shit too. Hella underrated. I think I'm proud to find the Loch Ness in the projects before I find this. Come on now.
This object of my heart, guitar strings are strumming, searching my counterpart, bound to start drinking and smoking, sinking this ocean, leaping through the badness, hoping I'm reaching for closeness.
Feel feel like the devil keeps following me. Man, this album just soul food, bro. Just soul food. Hold it down if you need to holler. Don't hesitate to call. It ain't no problem. I'll be there. I'll ride for you. I'll fly for you. I know that you the same. I will die for you. So hold it down. When the times is hard, I'll be around.
I'll be around, nigga. So hold it down.
And it don't matter. God damn, man. It's hard to put into words just how much this shit means to me, bro. Like, just this hook, man. Hold it down. If you need to holler, I'll be around. Don't hesitate to call. I'll be there. I'll ride for you. Like, just friendship, bro. Like, that don't get talked about enough in hip-hop. Just friends, having a support system, having people around you that want to see you win. You know, that you would do for them what they would do for you and shit like that. Like, this type of shit is why Cole is my favorite, bro.
I'm broke trying to chase a dream. You just got probation and I'm stressed. Your little sister pregnant. What's next? Oh shit, my mama doing drugs. At times it's hard to feel blessed.
That real shit, man.
I holler at my nigga in the sadness. Remember when your mama tried to beat you with that bad shit? Warm up.
This is over Kanye joint.
Vietnam, and I am. Hey, and they asking, I tell them, Mr. Vietnam, hey. Now to the few niggas out there who heard my last shit, which if I must say so myself, that was a classic. I never been the type to ride my own coattail, but it's obvious I'm here to stay, a fucking hotel. I came up, I warmed up, the next up, I blow up. Hey,
yeah, I think this is the Kanye joint that he came out with after he signed to the Rockefeller.
Back up off the wall, get glasses and sip up. We fly past, they look up, they don't last, they give up, they don't blast. We clip up, then empty, and indeed we hit the target. Yes, these niggas think they the shit and they ain't even farted yet. Style incomplete like a garbage ass.
Remember when I said Cole's susceptible to a corny line every now and then? That was one of them.
Will I drop? I think not. I get up while they stop like the sleeves on tank tops. They ain't give it all they got, so they flop. So hey, watch how I'm finna take they spot. Now I'm starting and they not. Let me show you how to stay hot. I play not, man, I'm killing them. Even your idols feeling them, dog. The same nigga used to chillin' them all while they was still in the mall. I was up there spilling raps, bro. The hero fighting villains just to put the villain on the map. Now I am.
So the last like 4 minutes of this joint is just Cole just telling his story, thanking people, all that shit. If y'all want to listen to it, y'all can go listen to it. But I'm skipping to the next one. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. When I saw that the warm up got released on streaming, this is the first song I went and checked out. So I have heard this in the last couple months or whatever, but god damn, bro. Tracks like this and a few of the other tracks on the warm up made me want to be a rapper, bro. I just wanted to tell my story, tell stories of other people and shit, have this type of impact. The way this song hit me, I wanted to hit other people and shit. And obviously, I didn't become J. Cole. You know what I mean? J. Cole took those reins and became who he became, and I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I believe this is the last track, Losing My Balance.
Yeah.
What's that humming that Shorty's doing? Right to my soul, bro.
This high profile caught you shopping on Canal. I guess it makes sense, it seems phony as your style. Your hair and your nails just as phony as your smile. Fake eyelashes, you drew your eyebrows. So you so out of touch that the world mistreats you. Rich niggas fuck you and broke niggas beat you. Hoping this will reach you when you understand that your value ain't determined by another man. And you just let him OD like Lamb Bias. And that pussy so good he let his friends try. Losing your balance, yeah, losing your balance, yeah.
I think this song hits so hard for me because it's a song about, you know, a young lady who's kind of gone down the wrong path and is getting taken advantage of and shit like that. But she has so much to offer the world. And I grew up around, my family's a majority women, you know what I mean? Whether that's aunts or cousins, my mom, grandma, whatever the case may be. So I just kind of think about them kind of in these situations and shit like that. And I'm a little more sensitive to it than someone would be if they grew up with all men in the household or whatever. But yeah, this song it just speaks to my soul, man.
I look around at my city, this is Sinville. That boy 11 years old and can inhale. Sometimes I ride around wondering if we inhale. And why do cops love to throw a nigga in jail? And so I write this for my niggas on the corner. Love you cause you my brother.
And then I need to know who Shorty's voice is in the background. Just her voice is so angelic in the back, just holding this whole track together, bro.
Better get yourself some goals, you niggas better dream. I know the hood raised you, but it's bigger, better things. And for those who's past, I need a moment of silence. Yeah, and don't be losing your balance. Don't be losing your balance. Don't be losing your balance. My nigga, don't be losing your balance. Yeah, so don't slip, don't fall. Just get a grip, my nigga. Hold on, yeah, don't lose your balance. Now she got me chillin' with her all around the clock. My homies beefing cause I never come around a lot. Keep on telling me I changed, things ain't the same. And ever since she came around, I never wanna hang. They tell me that it's foul how a chick'll make me switch. But man, I can't help it, dog, her mind got me whipped. I think I'm losing my balance.
Kind of an odd way to end such like serious. The first two verses were so serious. The third one was like, hey, I'm whipped by this girl. I love her. Kind of a weird ending.
Just get a grip
And hold on, don't lose my balance. Man, that was such a great nostalgia run. A lot of those songs I haven't heard in over 10 years. And, you know, at the time, I enjoyed them. I appreciated them. They hit for me in a certain time in my life very hard, you know what I mean? But growing up 10 plus years later, I'm 31 now, listening back to a lot of those songs now, knowing what I know and just growing up and shit, they hit a lot harder and they hit in just a lot of different ways, you know what I mean? Musically, the talent was always there. And hearing a few of those songs back for the first time in a decade or so, I'm so surprised that Cole didn't blow up even faster or even bigger than he did, because he had everything that you needed to make it back then. And maybe it was kind of the sign of the times because it was the blog era. Drake was coming up, like Kendrick was coming up, Wale, Big Sean. There was a lot of competition and shit, but Cole had it even back then. I said it during the come up. I'll say it on here again. I Get Up, Losing My Balance, Grown Simba, like so many songs that just have such a special place in my heart because of where I was at that time. I remember sitting in my mom's trailer on Black River Road, and I had my brother's like little, like it was like a kid's little like radio boombox type thing, and you could play CDs in it. Then I would go to my aunt's house because she lived a couple miles away. I'll go there, burn CDs, and I remember going on Nah Right, because Nah Right was the one that I used. And then people used Two Dope Boys and, you know, Dat Piff and shit like that, but Nah Right was my site. Seen the warm up, seen Jay-Z just signed them, downloaded it, and that shit changed my life, bro. And I sat at that trailer in my mom's house and played that CD out. I honestly think I might have broke that CD because of how many times I replayed that shit, bro. That shit is a special place in my heart, and J. Cole will forever be my favorite artist because of projects like this. Cole Winter continues to roll on. Next week, we're going to be checking out Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights, probably his most popular mixtape, the mixtape he dropped before his debut album, The Sideline Story. Lots of different stories, behind the scenes stories to go along with Friday Night Lights. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell so y'all are alerted when I upload that next week. But besides that, I appreciate y'all kicking it with me today. If you messed the video that you just watched, check out another video popping up right here. And remember, if it's not too dope, then it's probably mids.